So guys, hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be staying at the Palais De Chine Hotel in Taipei. I'm going to show you guys what the room looks like, some things which I find quite interesting, some things which I think don't really make much sense, and a lot more on the way. So without further ado, let's begin the room tour. Okay guys, welcome to Taipei. That was the train station that we just came out of. Now we're walking to the Palais De Chine Hotel. That's the hotel that I'll be staying in for the next 5 days. So this is the front door, and as you can see, the entrance is a little dark, but that's fine. Let us take a look in here first. This is the wardrobe space with the bathrobes. Unfortunately, there is no swimming pool in this property. They're actually collaborating with another party for the guests to use the swimming pool at a nearby place that's probably like a 5-minute walk from here. But nonetheless, the bathrooms are here if you really want to use the pool. We have some clothes hangers here, as well as some more amenities down here, along with the usual safe and lots of drawers for storage. This appears to be an extra quilt for the bed. We have a lot of amenities, such as an umbrella. And I like the design of this door, because they actually somewhat use like a curtain. So when you actually close the door, it really looks very modern, very classy. And when you close the doors, the lights turn off. Over here is a mirror where you can check out your OOTD before heading out. This is the pantry area, again with the similar treatment to the door. And I like the amount of space that we have here in order to do prep work. It's really big. We have the kettle along with some Chinese tea, African ground coffee, as well as some water with the ice bucket. And on top is where you can find more glasses and cups. Below here is the fridge. Okay, these are some of our items. And all 7 of these are actually from the hotel, which is a nice selection. And for your information, this is the costing. And one cool thing about this hotel is they provide reading materials. So over here is the concept of having an open bathroom. And I really would like to question this. Like, this is the walkway. Why would you just put the bathroom so openly? This is the routing for the curtain. So when you pull it closed, it'll cover these 3 portions of the bathroom. I'm just wondering why they don't close it. Just for visualization purposes, when the curtain is fully closed, you have access to the standing shower, the wash closet, and the bathtub. But yet again, the physical separation between the bathroom and the bed area is not really quite. Nonetheless, here is a very wide bathtub. This bathtub looks like a water droplet. You even have some nice features, even an SOS bell. You can have some space here to put your soap and all. These are the taps for the water. Then if we come in here, this is the standing shower cubicle. And as you can see, this shower cubicle is wide enough. I have maybe like half an arm space. So we have the shower head here, as well as these two controls, which control like the strength of the water as well as the temperature. But the thing I don't like is, let me show you guys. There's no indication. The only indication is here. I don't even know if you guys can see it. See the number 50% right there? Not much water that comes out. This indicates a lot of water that comes out. Same for the temperature. This is 36 degrees. You want the water to be colder, you can turn it here. Or if you need to be hotter, you can just turn it here. So you turn this way to make it colder, this way to make it hotter. You turn this way to make the water come out faster, stronger. And you turn this way for vice versa. These two are provided by the hotel. Shampoo as well as air conditioner, and you have a ledge here for you to put some of your stuff. I took a few days to even realize this. It's just not as friendly. If you do not notice this as easily, you'll just be turning this left and right trying to figure out how it works. And another thing which I don't get is, why is this connected to the bathtub? It's not possible for one person to use the bathtub and for one person to use the shower at the same time. And then if we head out, if they could actually frost up this area, why couldn't they frost up this area? Nonetheless, let's head into the wash closet. This is the Toto wash closet, along with the dustbins as well as the tissue holders, the usual telephone, and a lot of these functions because it is a Japanese toilet. And as you can see, when I sit down, there is a lot of space around. The tissue is of a very nice height, which I like, and the dustbin is conveniently placed here. You even have a mat that is in shape with the curvature of the toilet bowl, which is nice. And of course, we have the mirror over here. But did you guys notice something? Let me show you guys in a bit.
12 seconds later.
If this had some lock mechanism, I think it's fine if you lock it from the inside. But this is just a handle, and there's no way of locking it. But at the same time, okay, but at least the good thing is they frosted up the area between the wash closet as well as the standing shower area. So that means one person can shower while one person can use the wash closet at the same time. So that greatly increases efficiency. Welcome to the open sink area. These are the two lights. One for the wash closet, one for the standing shower area. And you have your shaver charging points here. This is an area for you to store stuff. These are given by the hotel. These are cups that you can use to brush your teeth, and you can see we've placed other stuff such as mouthwash, dental floss, and all. There's quite a bit of space between each side of the sink, which is nice. And finally, they have indicators for cold water and for hot water. This is the soap provided, and you can see we've placed some amenities around, and there's still a lot of space. This is also provided. It is like a hand towel holder, which is in a very cute shape. Oh yeah, and I forgot, this is a handle to hang the towels, and some storage space here even to store your amenities. Also comes with a dustbin. So as for my view of the bathroom, I would say, well, it's really nice to have something that's open concept. The privacy here, in this case, is being sacrificed. And not only that, some of the things, like I said, they're not as clear, not as friendly. One example will be this, the difficulty to figure out how to operate these two. The practicality of having this connected, so you can't have people using the bathtub and the shower area at the same time. Although one thing I really like is the amount of circulation space. There's a lot of space here. The walkway is really wide. Welcome to the work desk. And as you can see, even after putting a computer, there is so much space. You can even have a hot plate of food here. And here are all the charging points. It's actually AI, so you can speak into it and maybe you can ask them to give you some things. Over here is a lamp that's just way too big. It's nice, but the base is just too big, taking up too much space. It's a little hard to reach all these at the back, but it's still not too bad. We have your HDMI as well as your USB and the telephone by the side. Although the next issue would be when I'm doing my work, I have the sink as well as the bathtub in my sight. If this is not an issue, then yeah, this is a conducive place for you to do your work. Welcome to the TV. The TV is okay in size. And this is actually the main page where you can access all the different stuff. And anything that you play out of the TV, the sound will come up through these Bose speakers here. There is another Bose speaker over here. Welcome to the open couch area, looking over that view here. This couch is alright, comes with a table and two cushions. A nice place for you to sit back, relax, and wind down after a long day. And check out this view. We have quite a wide countertop, I guess, and overlooking the city view, although we may have some overlooking issues. But right now this building is under construction, so these what looks like office units are not tenanted out yet. Eventually when they do, you may have the issue of overlooking, but of course you can just pull down the blinds, join the curtains, and you're fine. Could you imagine if they put two like high stools here? You can just sit here, have a plate of food right in front while you take in the magnificent city view. That'd be a great way to start the day.